What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin. Today I'm excited for this one because we've got a car on that I used to have the previous version of this one, and when I first got it I took it to go see a friend of mine and he liked it so much he decided he was going to buy one for himself. So today we're going to be driving a Hyundai Coupe. Let's have a look. There you go, 2009 Hyundai Coupe Series 3. This is a 2-litre petrol, this one. They make about 140 horsepower, which sounds like a fair bit, but they look a lot faster than they are, trust me. I used to have the previous generation to this. I'll throw a picture up of that now so you can have a look. They look a little bit differently, but they're very similar car underneath, to be fair. This one's got red leather interior and heated seats as well, which is nice again on a day like today. Some of the things that I like and dislike about the car, the indicator stalk is actually on the opposite side to where you'd normally find it. So when you first buy one of these, you find yourself swiping your wipers instead of indicating whenever you come to a junction, which is quite funky. The steering, I really do like the steering in these. It's an old school hydraulic steering system, so you really do feel everything that the car's doing, which is real nice when you're pushing it around some corners. Yeah, so like we say, we just jump in and take it for a spin. Let's go. So here we are driving the Coupe. What's it like to drive? Well, the engine's actually pretty good. It makes a great noise and it's more of a momentum car. So if you're going down a B road or something, you've got to keep the car flowing through the bends in order to get the most out of it. It's a bit like an MX-5 or something like that. And the steering is fantastic. I love the way it feels through the hydraulic system. You really can feel what the front tyres are doing on the road, which is really good. It's really confidence inspiring. The brakes are really good as well, to be fair. I've got no complaints there. And the gearbox, nice and clicky, it just slides into gear, not a problem. It's a really nice thing to drive, actually. Like I say, it's definitely one of the most underrated cars out there. I'm surprised you don't see more of them on the road, but I mean, mine was a 2006 car, but that was already quite rusty underneath, so that's a bit of an issue with these types of cars. But apart from that, they're a really nice thing to drive. They've got, like this one's got heated leather seats, it's got cruise control, it's got all the little bits you need to make driving a car nice and easy. So yeah, they're really easy to live with, to be fair. There is actually a little feature in these. They have a little dial readout in the middle of the center console. It's quite fun to watch your needles go up and down and see how many newton meters of torque you can generate as you go along. So that's always a talking point when people see that for the first time. Alright, so we're just coming up to a nice twisty section of road. We're just gonna give it a little tickle and see what it feels like. It's been a long time since I've had a little play in one of these, so it's Hyundai Coupe time. Okay. Tell you what, feels good, feels nice and tight. Steering's so direct, plenty of grip. This is on Goodyear tyres, which are really good in this sort of condition. It's a little bit damp out, so we're not going mental, but yeah, the car feels great. This is the Coupe. Okay, slow it back down, end of the twisty section. Yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, these cars really are one of the most underrated cars out there. The new Series 3 model, you can pick them up, a decent one, for around £2,000. The one before the model I had, you can pick them up for less than £1,000 these days, and for that sort of money you're going to struggle to find a car that's a much better sort of all-rounder, because if you want something that looks good, it's got decent performance and can handle well, you don't really have to look much further. I mean, if you really start pushing these cars, then they will start to understeer, but you have got to be going absolutely nuts for that to happen. So fantastic car. Okay, so normally this is where we do a 0 to 60 test, but this isn't my car, I don't want to beat on it that much. When I did have my Hyundai Coupe, I had the same engine as this, pretty much the same car, and that did it in 9 seconds, so we'll take that time, copy it to this car, and as far as I'm concerned, they're pretty similar, so that's it, 9 seconds to 60. Alright, so I'm just going to wrap the video up now. We've got stuck behind a tractor, so we'll take the time to contemplate. Basically, these are fantastic little cars. If you ever get the chance to have a go in one, or even just go and look at one, have a look at them, because yeah, you'll be pleasantly surprised. You do get a lot of car for your money. You'd be surprised how much kit you get and how comfortable it is. Actually, it's a really comfortable place to do long distances. I used to do long distances in mine, no problem whatsoever. Cruise control makes that a doddle. Yeah, I'm not really sure how much longer you're going to see many of these about for, because you don't see many of them anyway, and yeah, they're slowly disappearing from the road. So if you like the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you got any comments for things you want to see in the future, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe and have a look at my other videos. I did an Audi A5 one last week and a Hyundai one the week before. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears open for the next video, because there'll be something cool coming next. Right, drive safe, peace out.